It is CTV. Cut the vultures. It's Monopoly to take over. And I remain here on God's green earth. I'll be honest to admit to y'all. I tore my car apart. I'm putting in a new sound system. But I just haven't had time. By the time I get home, it be ready for darkness to come. So I ain't been working on it. I need to put in a new screen and everything. So I did go ahead and take the old radio out, which is sitting right here. So I tore my dash apart. So if y'all see this little piece missing, it's sitting right there. It's just because I tore it apart. Because I was putting in a new sound, a new amp, speakers, all that. I need to boom, 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 boom. Now I mean, raise up the vibrations. You feel? But nonetheless, right? We good. I'm doing a cool 90 right now. I got the AC on blast. Turn it down just a little bit. Nice and cool. Road is clear. On a mission. Y'all see me with this hat on. That means I'm working. Okay. I'm on my way to get some more money on. Okay. But I probably will be tinting this car up pretty soon. Maybe when I get time, like on the weekends or something, I'm gonna tint all of these windows. It's gonna be a blackout episode, right? Shout out to everybody. How y'all feeling this morning? I am Monopoly and I remain here on God's green earth. How's everybody doing, man? It's been a minute. It's been a while. I know I just be busy living in another world. I want to say this, right? What the title says. The streets is a myth. And I'm not trying to, you know, be like everybody else. Clickbait. Put a big U in the title or whatever the case is. And I do also put my phone down there in the cup holders because a lot of people, when if I put them up here, they're able to see my surroundings, the streets I be on. And y'all know I got a lot of stalkers. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers will stalk me to death. But nonetheless, right? The title says the streets is a myth. Not the streets. The streets is a myth. Or as Atlanta niggas would say, the streets is a myth. You feel? Let's get to it though. This is what I think. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna put a big U in a title. I'm not gonna try to trick you motherfuckers. But we all see what's going down, right? The hip hop police is active. You can fuck around and find out. They're not playing with nobody at all. Okay? You fuck around and you can find out. They're not playing with y'all. So Big U and the rest of his constituents and compadres were arrested and indicted in a RICO trial. We have just seen Young Thug, YFN Lucci, and a bunch of other rappers in New York City go through these RICO indictments. Sue Surf, yeah? Sue Surf is a Crip member, you know, which is coming back now is that he has an affiliation with Brick Baby, who is also a Rolling 60 members, right? I don't know what's that Surf be banging. Is he a 60s? I don't know, but I just know he, you know what I mean, he like that blue flame. But y'all pay attention though. This Big U case is crazy in and itself on the fact that a lot of the evidence that the traffic is getting a little. I was doing a cool 100 just now. Traffic is trying to bring me down to a 75 right now, and we're not doing that. I'm in the furthest two lanes away from the HOV lane. You know what I mean? I'm gone. You know what I mean? A lot of a lot of people will waste their whole lives. Even when they get second chances, they don't know how to take advantage of it and be a better person. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Big Useless, as Loose Cannon would like to call him, or Big Uterus, which I think is hilarious. Big U has not caught a charge that's probably going to have him facing the rest of his life in jail. Yo, Bob, what's up, baby? Long time no see, man. Shout out to you, man. I need to start scheduling my live streams, but I just be so busy running, and I be on my other platforms. I schedule it over there, so I don't be wanting to do too much because when I stream a lot, I lose my voice. So I be trying to keep it nice and sweet. But Big U has been indicted in a federal investigation, RICO charge, with a bunch of other niggas. And these niggas is still on the phone, yippee yapping. I started to treat everybody like the mob these days. I don't talk about shit on the phone. Like I had one of my homeboys, right, that was locked up, right? This nigga is a hothead. Yo, literally, so much so a hothead that he is named after a weapon. Like we our nickname for him is after a weapon, a very deadly weapon, because he's such a hothead, right? But this nigga managed to be doing all kinds of shit and still getting away from jail. I started to be very afraid of him because of how he was just getting away with the shit that he was doing. I'm like, boy, had I did that, I would have been facing life in fucking jail. But how in the hell you getting away with it? The nigga got locked up and he had to do an extended amount of time. I believe it was like 2, 3 years or something. And this nigga was calling me on the phone talking crazy. I'm like, not on Securus. I was like, bro, I don't know what you talking about. I don't got nothing to do with that. I ain't been involved. This nigga would tell me a name of somebody. I'd be like, who? I was an owl the whole time. Like, who? I don't even know those people you talking about, bro. I do not associate with them. We ain't friends. We ain't never gonna be friends. I was on the Securus line denying. And he telling me all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers get out. Start blowing my phone up, talking about this, talking about that. I said, man, wow, that's crazy. Hang up the phone. Never called homie back for what? Like, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? To be honest with y'all, it's so much so I started treating people like the mafia. Don't call me, don't talk to me about that. If you ain't family or the kids and we just talking about regular stuff, don't call me, bro. Come pull up and come talk to me. And if you cannot pull up and come talk to me in person, you know what that means? We're not cool like that. If I don't drop you a load or slide and come talk to me, we're not cool like that. And most of the time, I talk to people in my studio because it's a padded room, it's soundproof. We could talk in there. Sit on there. We sit in the studio and we can talk. I don't talk to them in my regular home, and not everybody is allowed in my studio at leisure to use my studio. It literally has a fingerprint doorknob. Nobody has access to it but me and a selected few of people. Big U is out here getting indicted solely because of his own fucking conversations on the phone. That nigga had a chance to actually do something with his life, bro, and say, yo, you got a second chance, bro. And say, yo, I got this little program helping the kids. Like, I have Little Big, and Little Big teaches little young women how to box and self-defense classes. Because I understand, you know, coming from, even though I grew up in a beautiful home, right? Protected, loved, safe. I understand now as I get older, a lot of these kids are traumatized and their trauma, mommy and daddy issues, and the root cause of their insecurities be really from the home that they come from. That's where a lot of these hurt come from. Even YG has came out and talked about how he was sexually molested. So I teach little young girls. And we also have a MYM, mentoring young man group that focuses on young men. So we're creating a segregation to so they can eventually migrate back into each other in society and know how to deal with each other, right? So we focus on that. That's a nonprofit organization that we work on. Little Big Men focus on try to be there for the kids, show up for the kids, because some of them might not have those examples at home to look up to. You have 9-year-old kids going to school with guns. You know what I mean? Kids are losing their lives younger and younger these days, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be some type of an example to them, despite of the fact that the world is such a bad place, bro. You don't have to be an aggregator. You don't have to be a contributing fact to that matter. You can actually change the world. One person can actually make a lot of change in the world. Inspire, drive to be that change in the world. Long story short, that's what we teach them. But Big U has this program where he is basically cultivating the youth to have this mentality that he has. And he is not trying to like really like real life give back to these kids or give back to this communities. He is using this for his own gain. Like he is using it for his own gain. Like it's just that selfish act, and it just damages the community even more. People like that are cancer. They are viral. They are toxic and toxic waste of a behavior, and that is what we are looking at when it comes to Big U. This is what he's doing with our younger generation. He's corrupting their minds faster than bacteria. This nigga has been getting money from fucking all over the world. People are trying to contribute. Instead of saying, you know what? Oh, not the 18 wheeler. We're not doing this, sir. We're not doing this. Get the fuck from me and my car. Big U, instead of contributing towards the kids and saying, you know what, instead of just reaching kids from Crenshaw, I can stretch my hand out to kids in Inglewood. We can have buses go pick these kids up. I mean, you're talking about he's getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to be allocated to his these funds, to be allocated to his these programs. Yo, we're gonna start a competition, a soccer competition that includes kids from all over the neighborhoods, the Contents, the Crenshaw, from Stockholm, Stockton, you know, Inglewood. We're gonna include these kids in football games. We're gonna rally. We're gonna include football matches. Give these kids trophies, something to look for, and that type of shit is inspiring, right? So he's not doing it though. He's on the phone talking about he will kill. And for him to shorten the lifespan of an 18-year-old child, a child, right? That was wickedness. Okay? And now this nigga has to face the rest of his life left, and he's about 60. And if they give him football numbers and throw 40 at him, if they throw a 40 at him, he's not seeing the light of the day. He not seeing the light. He is not. I'm telling y'all, he is not seeing the light of the day again. That is it for him. He is done. He is finished. It's over with. And these are not because people told on him, and rightfully so. If you a civilian and somebody do some fucked up shit to you, you would like to get the law involved to help you get some type of justice and get back what you have lost, right? And niggas are snitching on him so much so that they were doing shit and giving people money and was getting paid with Fed money. The feds were paying him. So they know for sure, like, nigga, you did this. We gave you money and you took it. And loose cannon over there, loose lips. Loose lips. Change that nigga name to Loose Lips. That sink ships. Because y'all, I don't understand why y'all getting on podcasts and discussing gangster shit that you have done. If you hadn't already faced the charges, served your time, got persecuted for it, that way it's not double jeopardy. They cannot come back and charge you with that same crime again. Why is you sitting here discussing the matter? What are we talking about? Why I'm sitting here telling you about how this nigga got killed in That nigga got killed for what? Clout is a hell of a drug, bro. A lot of people go for the fame, not for the fortune, bro. And that's the difference with me. I came for the fortune. I never wanted the fame. You know what I'm saying? But that fame is that first initial rush. That's what we hit first. On our way up the totem pole, we get the fame first. And a lot of people get lost in the limelight. Fame ain't good for nothing but getting you in the club, nigga. Getting you a VIP section, nigga. That fortune is good enough to buy you that whole fucking club, nigga. That fortune is good enough to help you build another fucking club, nigga. And I came for the fortune. And I got dead smacked in the face with the fame. And that made me fall way back to the drawing board and say to myself, how do I get over the hurdle of the fame? I don't want the fame at fucking all. But I realize it come with a combination of fortune and fame. So I'm going for the fortune. They can keep the fucking fame. I don't want the notoriety, but I'ma always tell y'all the truth. Don't matter nothing. You know what I mean? But this nigga Big U is done. It's over with. And then niggas like him are so narcissistic and mentally ill and wicked to the very core of their fucking existence that instead of him accepting responsibility for some of his actions and how he has been a cancer in the community and maybe atoning for his sins and try to have some type of recognizance, seek redemption, this nigga pointing finger at, oh, they everybody telling on me. Nigga, I heard your own voice on these conversations on the phone, telling on yourself. Talk about I will kill. I'm a murderer. You will kill a young man over a rap song because you wanted to. It's the ego. You know, they say men have fragile ego, but to be honest with y'all, I think everybody has a fragile ego. Every last one of us do. And that's why it's very important to exercise a lot of self control and at all times. That's why it's very important to use the discernment. Take a seat back and think about shit sometimes before you say it, or think about what you're gonna say before you say it, because ain't no way I'm gonna be on the phone talking about I'ma kill this nigga, I'ma kill that nigga, and your phone is being tapped. And if you're supposed to be helping build the community and encourage the youth, why is you? Yeah, Big U's son play for a professional football league. Why is he not getting enough money to sustain his father? Or maybe his father is just a greedy scumbag who wants to keep on tapping into his pockets. And he's like, and controlling him and taking advantage of him just like he has been in the community. But loose cannon, what I'm saying is loose lips. Instead of loose lips saying, okay, this is crazy. I'm already in a federal indictment or state RICO or whatever the case is. I'ma shut the fuck up. I'ma call my wife on the phone and I'ma have these strategy meetings with his lawyers, and that's all we gonna talk about. And I'ma keep it pushing. This nigga still on No Jumper podcast talking crazy to people. This nigga still on No Jumper podcast doing interviews. Like for what, bro? For what? What is it worth? Like you're about to be facing a long amount of time. Like, did you not know that the nigga you was extorting was giving you federal FBI money? Like, this is what you're dealing with. Why am I on the phone talking to a random nigga about this shit? Why he on the phone talking about, yeah, let's help everybody and shit? Fuck that. This is moment of self preservation. And then he talking about, oh yeah, everybody snitching, everybody that got locked up with them already got released. They all snitching. They all snitching. What? Like witness intimidation, sir? What he said? Their podcaster, the whack academics. Yeah, and then you have where Bob go, and then you have and then you have and then you have Adam 22. Adam 22 is enticing y'all to keep doing this. I was watching the conversation the other day. Adam and Reno or Kino, the dude's name is with the raspy voice. They were laughing at this dude on the phone, like literally laughing while the other dudes is like, "Yo, get off the phone, hang up, bro, get off the phone." Adam and them just laughing at him. Now Munchie B is over there with them, talking about my name is Andre. No, nigga, be Munchie B when you get on the phone with him. Why you wanna be Andre now? Weird ass, like niggas is doing, yo, y'all doing some weird ass fucking shit, bro. I don't get it. Like everybody want, like I don't get why these gang members want this much attention, bro. Y'all want so much attention, bro. A lot of attention for what? For what, bro? For what? Like niggas is getting money. I know I know a lot of people getting money right now, bro, and we're not, you know what I mean? Like we're not in the front center screen like look at me. Like no, but we're still getting mad walla. Like we getting paid, nigga. Doing legal and illegal shit, bro. And niggas, you would never see them on the scene, bro. Like no, bro. And especially when you know you doing illegal shit. It's just like, oh hell nah. I'll play the background. Like, yeah, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? In my glory days, right? I used to have, I used to go outside and fucking cameras at the clubs, nigga. They know me. I used to be out there and the cameras would be following me, bro. Like, like, like these niggas would be following me with the camera, bro. And I would see the camera and turn the other way. I didn't want my pictures taken. I didn't want people to know who I was with. I didn't like none of that shit, bro. Like it's just it's just none of your business. Don't worry about that. Like I was like for real like outside and it was like I didn't want people to know what I was driving. Like and I'm still like that to today, bro. Like none of that. Like no, bro. I don't know. I don't want to know no nothing. Like no, man. And these niggas is outside telling stories about how they were extorting people. Are you kidding me? Even if the statute of limitations was what 5 years, you did it 5 years ago, and it's only 3 years, whatever, 10 years, and then you talk about it on 11th year. Do you know they can still rope that shit into a RICO? Are you crazy? Are y'all not looking at Keefe D? Did we not just see what happened with Keefe D? And these are LA niggas, bro. We did not just see what happened with Keefe D. That man felt like he can go out there and talk about murder like there's a statute of limitations to murder. Yo, y'all are crazy. Y'all are wild. But yeah, Big U is not gonna face the rest of his life in jail, right? That's definitely gonna happen. And that's not an example that we wanted to set for our kids. That's not what we want. Your grandkids don't even get the chance, bro, because you fucked up in jail for being the biggest gangster. And that's the problem with everybody these days. Everybody want to be the biggest gangster. Don't nobody want to be the smart, educated nigga who is leading and carrying the torch and leading the future. And even what we do, that we do, as Mim and Little Big, is not even recognized on like a worldwide level that we're really like changing these kids' lives, bro. Like for real, for real. We're changing their lives, bro. But I do gotta go. Peace, love, and tranquility. I hope everybody have a wonderful day today. If you're having a bad day, always remember tomorrow is another day. In the words of my sis, Big Glow. I'm out.